the BC Forever Cup Series. We're here at Kentucky. It is the cutoff race. Race 18 out of 24 for this series. We're going to have 7 cars going at it tonight for some action here at the Kentucky Speedway. So this should be interesting. We've got a few guys fighting for playoff spots, and then we just got a few newcomers coming into the event. So this should really be an all-out interesting race. Tonight they will set the field for the chase after Kentucky, and the first race of the chase, I believe, is Indianapolis. So this should be an interesting night. They're having the drivers meeting right now, but figured we could just go over some track facts for Kentucky Speedway. Kentucky is a tricky 1.5-mile track, the 30th millionth 1.5 miles that you will see on the schedule for this series. And it's different in the aspect of the 2 turns are completely different. Both ends of the racetrack are completely different. You got turns 1 and 2 that have more banking, more of like a progressive style banking, and then you got 3 and 4, which is flatter. So this race should be very entertaining to watch. Hopefully you all will be able to tune in and watch this whole thing. But as we're getting into it, they started racing here in about 2011, and Kyle Busch has really just been the dominator of this track. Him and Brad Keselowski both. But until they paved it, it's just kind of been up for grabs. Martin Truex Jr. has won the last 2 Kentucky races here. Seems like he's gotten that setup figured out to get around this place. But track is smooth, track is wide open. You really need to have a car that'll handle here, especially in the center of the corner, and once you're able to get on exit to have that pedal to the floor. Momentum is going to be key here for this evening's race. We got a lot of guys that are going to drive like boneheads. I'm just kidding. Nobody's going to drive like a bonehead. But you're going to have people that are going to try to drive this race like they've never driven a race before, because they want some more bonus points heading into the chase. So this is going to be very fun to watch. And like I said, I hope you all can stay tuned in. So it looks like we've got a couple last-second entries here going into the race. We got Dustin in either the 41 or the 43. He hasn't made up his mind yet. And then we got Zach in the 48. So this will be very entertaining to watch. They run 25% here in this series with 3 times of the tire wear on there. So we will see some pitting, and we will see some strategy come into play here. Now, I do want to tell you that there is no stages in this series. They took the stages out just a few weeks ago to improve the wreck fests that were happening in these events. So hopefully they have got that all figured out, and they are ready to go. They are probably talking about me and how I'm doing the commentary for tonight's event. So hopefully you all will be here to watch and just listen in and tune in, and hopefully there is a lot of side-by-side racing this evening. So without further ado, they'll be starting their drivers meeting here in about 5 minutes, but we do have some people that will be in tonight's race in this very party. Gentlemen, any thoughts from any of you? None. Good talk.
Last race before the chase, so there's some spots on the line that some drivers be going at. Then the guys that are already locked in, they can earn some more points to give themselves an advantage heading into the playoffs with a win.
Now you all are, well, Trenton's the owner of this league. What are the points looking like? How many people are battling for those last couple spots in the chase?
I mean, with some of the guys that's been missing, and a couple guys ended up backing out, like yourself and Rob. The stage is pretty much set with the top 10. But there's some close battles throughout the field. But at the same time, there's also points that can be given out if somebody could get a win today. Cade's also been the most. Cade's been dominant as of late, and JB had it at the beginning of the year. But Kentucky's a different animal.
Well, it sounds like here Cade has won the last, at least the last 2. He's won the last, 2 out of the last, or 3 out of the last 4 or something like that. He's won quite a few races here in a row as of late.
Cade's caught fire lately.
He's
definitely the guy to beat right now.
He's got the hot hand at the field and has
and
figured
he was definitely
out.
fast in practice too.
Well, you know, as long as you guys got fast people, we got one viewer in the stream. Hello, viewer myself. Look at that.
Good job, Kenny.
Right.
Can I just say you're really good at commentating?
Oh, well, thank you.
I give you compliments. Now, if I can find my mic, it would be.
Alright, so my co-commentator is about 5 minutes away, so it's not going to be completely awkward tonight when I go silent. Alright. So, they're going to do some qualifying here. Qualifying's going to be what, like 7-8 laps?
Something like that. Depending
7,
on
8
how
laps.
long, it'd be a 3 or 4% depending on the laps.
So we're going to go about 7 to 10 laps here for qualifying. Then they're going to have, how long is the race?
25%. I think it's like, what is it, 67 laps, JB?
They're going to go for 67 laps here this evening. They're going to be battling tooth and nail all over the racetrack. Just kidding. It's Kentucky. It's probably going to spread out like a you-know-what. And so there will not be a whole lot of... I'm just kidding. You know, hopefully the racing is good tonight, and hopefully it's not a complete dumpster fire.
It can't be any more boring than the actual NASCAR races here the last couple of years.
It can't be any worse than the Detroit Lions dumpster fire that's happening right now. I can't even say that about the Cleveland Browns anymore. You know how sad that makes me? The Cleveland Browns are wait, no, they're not. No, I can't say that. You can't say it now, you know? Well, speaking of dumpster fires, here's the driver of the 9 car. Welcome. Welcome to the stream, Cade. You can be heard.
Kate, are you feeling under the weather too?
He's been drinking that alcohol all evening. It's what he's been doing.
That must be a secret. I don't drink alcohol.
Well, you're also too young to be drinking alcohol. Ah.
You're not wrong, but that doesn't stop anybody else. Anyways, one thing to also be looking out for is the 12 of Jonathan. For some unknown reason, he has like a fuel cell bigger than anybody else's that is able to save like 5 to 10 laps at a time.
He has won what? How many fuel mileage races this year? I could think of at least
sure like 2 or 3.
He's won I think three races total, and 2 of them spent the fuel.
Well, you know, if this comes down to a fuel mileage race, you all know to watch that 12 car this evening. That 12 car is going to be, well, he's fast anyway, as it is. But he's like Brad Keselowski back in like 2012, 2013, where all he would do is hit the clutch. That is Meat Man. He's got the clutch in the car. It is not an automatic. So this should be an interesting race as we come down to it here. We got 1 minute before the drivers' meeting, and they're all going to get out of here and do that. And while that is going on, I will try to give you all some more track facts. Any last words from y'all before y'all go into your drivers' meeting?
I feel... I agree.
Well, good luck to all the drivers.
I feel like Anyways, I feel like I have a pretty good car. I heard that Cade also has a pretty fast car, so I'm looking to see him and I up front for a lot of this time, as long as I don't get wrecked. And hopefully this race goes pretty good for me. Haven't had too very many good finishes lately in this league, so hopefully everything goes good.
Absolutely. Well, you all have fun with your drivers' meeting. I've got all these track facts pulled up here, so we're going to go over them while you're on the drivers' meeting. So we got some track facts. It is a 1.5 mile speedway. We already addressed that here earlier when we opened it up today. The racing surface is 72 feet wide, so it's a pretty It's wide, but it's also pretty narrow. It's one of the narrower 1.5 miles in the Cup Series, but it's only 56 feet wide in turns 1 and 2. So they were really cutting it tight there in turns 1 and 2 for sure. 17 degrees of banking in turns 1 and 2, 14 degrees in turns 3 and 4. The backstretch is pretty quick here. It's only 1,600 feet long, and then the banking just tends to fall off as soon as you get out on the exit of 4. So that'll be interesting tonight, watching the descending banking from the entry and entry to exit of turn 4. We got some other facts here. Let's talk about the track itself. We got 87,000 grandstand seats here at Kentucky Speedway. Also, another fact about this wonderful racetrack, we've got 32 luxury suites. So that's pretty cool. There's 30-some people where you could watch it in air conditioning. That's pretty nice. And it's a 160 capacity suite level club, the Crosley Club. It can seat 160 people. 90 capacity private Kentucky Club features enclosed seating where you could sit in the air conditioning and watch the race, and you could fit 90 people in there. Then they got the 2,100 capacity private Bluegrass Club. Features some open air seating, so if whenever you want to bring out your entire business, you can do that there. They also have 11 terrace boxes with open air seating, 125 private backstretch RV campsites. So as they're going down the backstretch tonight, you'll see some RVs and some campers there. So that is pretty cool. And then in the infield, they have 650 infield RV campsites, so you can fit a lot of RVs at this speedway. And then in the surrounding venue area, there is 3,000 reserved RV campsites, free parking for more than 30,000 vehicles, and the facility is constructed on 1,000 acres. Pretty big racetrack. But I've been to one race there. There's only one way in and one way out. And I tell you what, that one way out is a pain in the you-know-what. So let's go over some track history here. So back in 1998, the state of Kentucky, a group of investors, had this idea to build a speedway in the middle of nowhere, Kentucky. No, this place really is in the middle of nowhere, Kentucky. I can't tell you how many times we've seen that here, but it's really in the middle of nowhere. And I got some people messaging me here. Yeah, let's see here. Give me just a second. Commercial break. And we are here. We are back, actually. That's probably a better phrase. Just waiting on the stragglers to arrive and to get going racing here at Kentucky. They're about to start their qualifying run, so hopefully here in the next little bit they will be good to go. Well, so you got Dustin, Zach, and who else? Huh. Dustin is? Okay. And then I got Zach in the 48. Is there anybody else? That's everybody? All right, perfect. Let me know when the countdown hits 0. Well, it's Safafinator. He's in game chat. You let me know when it's cool to join qualifying. I'm here, you could start. Hello. You want to commentate some NASCAR Heat 3? Come on. I know I'm asking a lot, but it'll be fun. You don't have to drive. Alright. Alright, there we go. That's the only reason why I would have brought you. That's the only reason why I brought you in here too, so.
Yeah, you racist.
So we are here. Oh, hey. I can see the comments now finally. On the screen. Oh, yeah. That's good. Alright. By the way, make sure your audio is shareable there, Faf.
Should be.
And we won't. And we won't be broadcasting qualifying now because it's already started. So Don't forget,
Really?
y'all need to
I'm
take a
in
pace
one.
lap for the race. Don't forget.
Just know I'm going to be piggybacking off of you. So I don't know what the hell I'm doing.
You don't know what the hell you're doing? Well, here's a start. What was running what earlier? "24 is exiting." You don't have to drive, but it sure does help. It sure does, Skill. It sure does help to drive. You're right. You are very correct. But as we are waiting here, I'm here. You can start. Yes. Hey, comments are showing. Seems good. Yes, it is very good when I can see the comments. I don't even have to look at my laptop now. It's pretty damn useless. Just kidding. I'm using it for track facts. So, Faf, tell us all here. What do you think of the Kentucky Speedway?
Well, it is very entertaining on this game if we get people who know how to drive. Kind of caught me off guard, to be honest. But turns 3 and 4 are very difficult to maneuver around.
Indeed, indeed. You know, it would really top off this broadcast if we had Skillet join us, wouldn't you think?
We should.
You know, we definitely should. Yeah, absolutely, for the memes. Skillet, do you want to join in on the broadcast? We could have a 4-man booth up here tonight. I won't give a damn. I'm waiting on somebody here. There he is.
I'm on.
It's about time.
I'll be the rookie Dale Jr.
You'll be the rookie Dale Jr. Skillet says yo to you, Faf. So, yo.
How you doing, Scott?
He says, how you doing? There you go. I don't know. Well, we are here for Kentucky, and we just had another member of the broadcast team join. Luna, make sure you got your audio shareable. Otherwise, we won't be able to hear you on the stream.
I think it is.
Well, double check.
Can they hear me?
I don't know. Let's find out. Let me turn on my stream real quick.
Testing 1 2. 1 2 testing 1 2.
Hey, you could be heard. All right. You are heardable. Tell him I said 500 bits. Okay. 500 bits.
So how do I watch the stream?
So here in a minute, when they get done with qualifying, we're all going to get an invite here to join the race. And then once we join the race, after the clock hits 0, you're going to hit the options button there. What? Who? What? I'm so confused. You might want to mute yourself so I don't have to hear you. Anyway, what you do is you'll hit the options button there, and it'll take you right into the race. So Heat 3 has this cool feature. It's bare bones, but it works. Spectator mode, basically. So you can like watch different cars and get onboard views of all of them, and the blimp view, and like a bunch of other stuff too. So it's kind of nice. They'll see me go all over the track tonight with a bunch of different views. Yes, 500 bits. I don't know what it means. Faf, do you know what 500 bits
500
is?
bits?
Is that it? Is that what it is?
I'll explain
You'll explain later.
later.
Is it inappropriate or something?
No, it's just
Oh, not stream.
hard
Like,
to explain.
on
when
stream,
you put me on the
gotcha.
spot, I'm too busy texting. So
Oh, you're texting.
yeah.
Is qualifying over yet? Literally my life. Almost. You're killing me. How many laps left in qualifying? Sweet. You know, this is the unedited version. You know what? I'm not going to edit a damn thing about this stream tonight. I don't even give a damn. I think it's hilarious. People think it's hilarious when I don't edit this stuff. Oh, for a second I thought you said another comment there, Skillet. So, but feel free, everybody, feel free to watch. Drop a comment, drop a like, drop a subscribe, turn on the notification bell if you want. I don't stream very often, but might stream some 2K after this. Might not. Just saying.
I think we should.
Think you should? Yeah.
Well, I've been playing like garbage here today, so I need a little help.
You don't have to be good at 2K to be making your shots, but it sure don't help. Plot twist.
Confused.
Who's him? No, don't. I don't know who him is, so.
Yeah, I love it.
Who's him? Who's him? Tell me. Oh, see, you could have just said that.
Him.
There's also this thing called invite people in the party too, so like. I mean, there's that option, but if you don't want to use that option, I completely and totally understand. Pole sitter goes to who? Bullshit.
You're a.
Oh, I said it on stream. Oh no, now I'm gonna get taken down for that. You said what? You're not on the pole. Are you kidding? You're not the pole sitter.
If some of the stuff that I've said hasn't gotten you taken down.
Right. Don't accept those invites yet, by the way.
Okay.
Did you already accept it?
Yep.
Well, back out and I'll send you a new one. Yeah, back out.
We're good.
So, no, seriously, who's on the poll? I seriously want to know who's on the poll. I have no idea.
Yates.
Are you lying to me? Like, I feel like this isn't legit. Did you fuck it up? You fucked it up, didn't you?
Pure talent. What is this world challenge stuff?
I don't know what this world challenge stuff is. That's I don't know. But this is the longest I've been on NASCAR Heat 3 in like a month, so
Yeah, same.
I'm not mad about it though. Tell him I said okay, so are you still here, Skillet? If you're still here, drop a comment or something. So I know that it's not just me watching myself here. Well, Jason Jacoby just went live. Anybody want to watch Jason instead? He's doing iRacing.
I don't know who that is.
You're welcome. Hashtag fire Gary. Hashtag dang it Gary or damn it Gary, whichever you prefer. That's a throwback to the hashtag damn it Gary. You're welcome.
Hashtag damn it Gary.
You haven't heard that probably in like 3 years. It's okay.
Oh, man.
We're bringing that back as a thing for Colin as he does iRacing streams, because I'm apparently I'm like his crew chief kind of in a way, and so whenever anything goes wrong with him, it's always hashtag. Fair enough. It's always hashtag damn it Gary. Do not accept that invite, some bitches.
Well, you see. He must not be winning a whole lot of races when he gets so desperate to put you on top of the box.
There it is. Haven't heard that one.
You hate to see it.
Yeah, you definitely hate to see it, especially if you got me on top of the damn box. Yeah, that's something. Let's see.
You know, there's a joke or two to be made about that in and of itself. But
how many more seconds here so I know when to, join? 25 seconds? You all are killing me. Why did I start this 24 minutes early? What the hell's wrong with me? You could take a nap. You could literally take a nap right now.
I'm tired as hell.
Oh, man. Oh, there's a third viewer. Welcome to the stream. Hope you all are doing good. We're going to do some Kentucky racing here in just a moment as soon as we get the okay. All right, we got the okay finally. Fucking finally, as one commentator used to say for the Colts. The game is what? Well, I would definitely say I'm Mike Joy, only I cuss a lot more. I guess Christian's going to be Jeff Gordon.
And I'm really spacey, so I'm definitely Darrell Waltrip.
You're definitely Darrell Waltrip. You just got to do the boogie at the beginning of the race, okay?
Don't you worry about that. I got that covered.
Oh, you got that covered. All right. All right. We got three
got
viewers in here. We're going to go to watch live race. We are loading into the screen here.
I may or may not shove my mic down my throat to do it.
If you guys get ear raped here in the next few minutes, you know what happened. As we are getting down to it here for the nitty gritty. Getting down to Kentucky in the Bluegrass State.
Address each other as Jeff, Mike, and Darrell.
Somebody's got to be Chris Myers because they got to play with their hair. Anybody got that covered? Fourth viewer, welcome to the stream. Hello. Or I guess third viewer technically, because. But we are here side by side, double file. We got the 2 car, the 24. Well, this is an interesting qualifying lineup here. Somebody forgot about Mike here. We got Mike there, Grandma's Boy, in the 2 car. This will be an interesting race here. As they are double filed, they're going to go green this time by. This time by the green flag will wave. Any last words before we get this thing started?
Well, no.
Okay. All right, Darrell, they're coming off of turn 4. Reach up there and pull those belts tight one more time.
All right, Larry Mack.
Had to do it.
God damn it.
And we are...
Boogity. Let's go racing.
And we are green here at Kentucky. 2 by 2 going into the corner. Oh, somebody's already up into the wall there. We got Trenton here. Coming down to the end. Oh, taking the middle groove here. And they are single file through the first 2 spots and actually for the first 4 spots. Single file racing here. And coming down to turn 3 to complete the second lap technically, but the first lap under green. They are side by side. The 2 cars trying to push the issue early. It looks like he might scrape the wall. He does, coming off of turn 4. Trenton's going to lead the first green flag lap. So, guys, it seems like it's pretty important to stay in that black stuff down there calling the groove, isn't it?
Yeah. Unless you're the 9 car down there, down on the apron.
Now, you don't want to hit the apron here. You do that.
Before he winds up spinning out.
Well, what about Jeff Gordon here? You got anything to say?
I was going to comment on that 24, but he just got passed.
Well, now we got a new leader. It's going to be JB in the 14 car. And then we got James in the 10 running up in second at the moment. You see Cade just kind of laying back here in the back. And then we got Kyle Busch, a.k.a. Earl, in the unsponsored test car number 18. For the memes. Because I don't think Earl would be sponsored in real life either. Just kidding, Earl. Anyway, and we are here. You hate to see it, definitely. JB has chosen to take the early lead here, and he just he scraped that yellow line there a little bit in turns 1 and 2, but he keeps going here. Doesn't even phase him. Doesn't even phase him.
10 car bouncing off the wall, going down the straightaway.
And we are seeing some of our typical suspects here toward the front. We got Meatman in the 12 car here. And then Trenton, of course, has had some speed pretty much for the whole year. And then you got Mike lugging not too far behind in the 2 car, Grandma's Boy. So who do y'all got betting on winning this race today? Based on the start so far.
Anybody but Trent.
Anybody but Trent.
I think I got the 12 car winning this one.
Got the 12 car winning? What about you, Gordon? Who do you got?
I've actually got the 24 winning.
Got the 24.
He's struggling a little bit right now, but if he can get that car hooking a little bit better and be a little bit more consistent every lap, he's got a fast car.
And it looks like we got a side-by-side battle coming down here through turns 1 and 2 once again. 14 kind of messed up his line, and now Meatman's going to take the lead. Oh, and somebody bounces off the wall. Looks like the 2 car's in trouble there. But he keeps it going. and here's a left and another left. You're right, Skillet. You know, we could definitely just say that the rest of the race and be good to go as far as the commentary. And,
Oh, there's a wreck in the back of the field. 88 and the 48 seem to have gotten...
88 and the 48 are together. The Hendrick cars are wrecking each other like they always tend to do. Especially Jimmy Johnson this past year had a lot of wrecks. But the caution will wave here. The first caution of the day has come out. Now that's something I've never seen before. And he's got like the lowercase capital kind of going there. No, that's very, very nice. And the looks like the pits are open this time here. And y'all think they're pitting? I think they're all pitting. I think everybody's gonna pit. Everybody's gonna want to put their setup in.
I think you have to.
Anybody stays out, you'd be dumb.
And it looks like everybody is going to pit under the yellow. Now, I've been wrong before, but it looks like everybody's deciding to pit. And it'll be interesting to see who will win this race off of pit road. I got my money on the 12 car. Now, y'all are former drivers. I'm not. I'm just a guy that likes to talk about racing. Trying to fill the role of Mike Joy here. What do you guys think? What does it take to be to have a fast car at Kentucky? Are you looking to be loose here? Are you looking for it to be tighter here? Or are you just looking for that happy medium balance in the middle?
I like the happy medium balance in the middle, but my main thing is I like drive off. I feel like if you don't have a car that comes out of the corner well, doesn't matter how fast you go into that corner, you have to have something that drives off really well here at Kentucky.
Yeah, I tend to agree.
And it looks like we are having some talk going on here. His audio isn't shareable, so he'll be good to go. His audio ain't shareable. So looks like the 24 has chosen the outside lane here on the restart, and they'll be going green this time. You know, it looked like and we are coming off of turn 4 for the restart. Oh, we have lost our leader. We have lost the leader. And the green flag is back in the air. We are underway at Kentucky. That's fine. I could see it.
That
right
14 car shot out.
Yeah, he sure did. But I think they were all a little messed up from the 24 lagging out there before the start. I'm surprised they didn't wave it off there.
There's a big old checkup in the top lane there.
But it looks like the 14 is a little bit in cruise control, at least here on the first lap. Then you got the Penske boys and the 12 and the 2 here coming off of turn 4 this time.
That 14 looks good, but I feel like that 12 just hooks that bottom really well, and he's a little bit better on the long runs.
Yeah, it seems like he's a little bit more consistent when it comes to trying to get down to the bottom as best he can. But looks like the 14 has a little bit better drive off, where it looks like the 12 has more of a better entry speed going into the turn. There goes the 18 up into the wall. Oh, contact! Oh, there goes the 18. He's around.
Oh, that's gonna be a yeller.
Well, I don't know if they've completed 2 laps yet or not. I believe that is a rule here. They the cautions only count after 2 laps.
That is true.
So it looks like they are going to keep it going here. The 14 car looks like he's looking to pull away here. You know, this would be a very interesting race with the new rules package that's come out here recently. Oh no, they got a car. They got a slower. They got a spinner. Oh boy, that'll cause some problems. All right, the 88 of Frank there, trying to keep it out of the way, but looks like he got in the way there more than anything else. Gotta love Frank though. He sees you all the time. And let's see here. 10 car is actually staying with these guys here, the 2 and the 12. Looks like it's a Ford 1 through 4 right now. Could be a possibly 1 through 5. with the 41 there. Cade looks like he is off to a slow start here in the Napa Chevrolet. We'll go on board with him now.
Yeah, Cade seems to really come on there at the end of these races and show up out of nowhere and steal these wins away from these guys.
Yeah, it seems like he is more of the closer, aka maybe some guy named Kevin Harvick. I don't know, but he seems to be that kind of type of guy. If he doesn't go out there and dominate the race, he definitely knows how to close them for sure. And we don't need to see the 24 car. He's relevant. Blew the engine. By the way, did he leave the party? Oh, he's still here. Oh shit. I mean, I really can't send you an invite to join said broadcast, so... But you can watch the stream! Oh, you are? Oh, welcome, third viewer. Welcome to the stream. Alright, and as they come off of turn 4, once again, JB is going to lead the lap. And let's get on board with Meatman here. Let's see, let's try to find him here for a second. Because, you know, that's what it does here on Heat 3. You gotta search for the driver. There he is! There's Meatman. Looks like it's staying at about a solid 10 to 12 car lengths all the way around this speedway. But it looks like, I'll definitely have to agree with you there, Gordo. Looks like Blaney can really keep that car down toward the bottom in 3 and 4, where it seems like the 14, he kind of struggles getting down to the bottom there.
Yeah, it really does.
JB is leading, yes.
The 10 car smacks the wall coming off the 2.
And the 2 car, we are hearing, is in the wall. Oh, and it looks like he's about to hit the wall again off of turn 4. And the 10 car will take third.
The 10 car looks pretty strong here in the early stages of this race.
Yeah, absolutely. We're just waiting for him to mess up. No, I'm just kidding.
Only a matter of time.
So, let's see. Let's go over here to some track history. So, who won the first race ever at Kentucky Speedway? And I'm talking ever.
So not just Cup?
Not just Cup. And I will give you a hint. It is a truck race.
Wouldn't be able to tell you.
Former truck champion. I know that really narrows it down.
Ron Hornaday.
Does he still race?
No, he is retired, and it is not Ron Hornaday. But he did drive a Ford when this team was really big and were driving in all 3 series. Maybe you limit it down to a good hint there. He's produced drivers such out of the truck series such as Kurt Busch, Carl Edwards, Greg Biffle.
I don't know who that is.
Also, Colin Brown, Travis Kvapil.
Colin Brown. Wow.
Eric Darnell, but this is before Eric Darnell's time. Well, take a guess. Take a guess. No, you are incorrect, and you can turn your broadcasting settings back, to on, so, you can partake in this if you want.
Trust me, I would have known if it was Edwards.
It was not Carl. He liked to stalk his ex-wife. Come on, that should be a dead giveaway right there. There it is!
Come on,
ding, ding,
Gregory.
ding!
Who won the first Cup race at Kentucky Motor Speedway?
Wait, don't tell me. Don't tell me. I know this one. I know this one. Wait, I think I got it.
Kevin Harvick.
You say Kevin Harvick?
Yeah.
That would be incorrect.
Oh wait, yeah, that would be incorrect. I don't know why I said Kevin Harvick.
Was it Kyle Busch?
It was Kyle Busch.
It was Kyle Busch?
Kyle Busch won the first race here. I believe it was 2011. 2010?
2011 indeed.
Now, I will tell you who won. All right.
Taking the lead.
So, yes,
Kentucky.
yes. While we are all not watching this battle for the lead, this battle of the lead has heated up quite a bit as the 12 car of Meatman takes the lead. Now, on June 18th in 2006, this driver earns an upset win with an unsponsored car with regulars in the field such as Kyle Busch, Carl Edwards, Denny Hamlin, and Kevin Harvick. This led to him landing a cup ride, and Tony Stewart ripped his ass at Michigan in 2007 because the kid's an idiot. And the caution is out here at Kentucky. As we are seeing here, caution is out here. Not sure why the caution's out.
There
And
can be a lot of drivers in
that-
NASCAR.
That would be
That-
David Gilliland.
there we go. That is correct. David Gilliland won the Xfinity race here in 06. Now, this former Yates driver won in the Busch Series here in 2007. It was actually the very first race I ever watched at Kentucky Speedway. Well, not at Kentucky, but first Kentucky race I ever watched. That would be Stephen Light won the race here in 2007.
Who?
Right.
I think all of us are saying who right now.
The City Financial car, number 90 back in the day. No, doesn't ring a bell with anybody. Okay. Well,
Nope. Not happening.
rip. All
Hate
right.
to see it.
So, this driver became the first female competitor to earn a win at Kentucky Speedway by leading all 67. By leading all 67 out of a 100-lap event. It was rain shortened in the Indy Lights Series. Who is this driver?
Mrs. Evernham.
No, Pippa Mann. But there is a fact of Aaron Crocker Evernham. Give me just a second. Let me go back to it. Gotta find it.
I can tell you who it wasn't.
Evernham Motorsports' Aaron Crocker Evernham becomes the first three-time Kentucky Speedway Female Pole Award winner by earning her fifth career ARCA REMAX Series Pole Award with a speed of 178.731 miles an hour.
Wow.
Right. You know, I didn't think women could go that fast.
Oh, yeah. Brutal.
You're going to hell.
Hey, you know, hell in a handbasket. If the 9 or 14 wins, it's rigged. Well, considering that this is your league, you might be rigging the races for yourself.
If I was rigging the race for myself, I'd still be racing, because this is probably the track I had the best chance of winning at in a long time.
Oh, rip. See, you could have asked for my advice
Still
for...
didn't have a chance. Man, that's a shame.
You know, you could have asked me for Sonoma help last week, but, you know.
I ran second most that race, so I mean...
You know, I could have helped you win that race, man. I could have been your crew chief. No, I'm just kidding.
You wouldn't have beat Cade.
I did last year, damn it.
Cade probably wrecked.
No. I finished second to Cade. Oh no, I beat Cade. Sorry, Cade finished second to me. That's what it was.
You mean you actually won something?
Right? You know. Yeah, I won something.
That's a first.
Oh man.
I'm gonna go out on a limb and say we're going green this time.
That would probably be a good limb there, Jack.
Sturdy limb.
If we can get these cars 2x2 here, everybody lined up where they need to go.
Looks like they are working on that right now as we are speaking here.
That 48 car has snuck up into the top 3 here.
Right.
See if he has anything for these
How many
boys.
wrecks per race? Got some dubs, so me cleanish. So got some dubs, some cleanish races. Oh, there we go. And had fun playing
Words are hard.
the right. Past 2 nights. Play. What? How many wrecks per race? Very nice. And the green flag is back in the air. The 12 car takes the lead over the 14 as they head down to turn number 1, and everybody is side by side. Looks like some pretty interesting racing coming off of turn number 2.
I'm just saying that.
Oh, and the 18 and the 2 wrecked. We have a wreck on the backstretch. The 88's also involved. That 18 took a hell of a hit, and he cannot get that car going straight. But as we see, the 14 is all up the ass of the 12 here, as we have a battle for the lead heading to turn 1 this time. Looks like the 14
proved to have a long run car last.
14 is just diving it in there full send, looking at like a stamp and sending it down into the turn. And it looks like the 14's going to have that. He's going to give a bump there to the 12, it looks like.
I think we need a Busch Light replay to show that wreck.
You know, I wish I could really do replays. That'd be cool as fuck, to be really honest. But, you know, this is NASCAR Heat 3, not iRacing. You know, iRacing, you could do all that kind of stuff. So,
I know.
But here comes the 14. Looks like he is able to stay in the draft of the 12 here as they head down to turn 3. And he's just able to close in. He's definitely got the entrance speed, but looks like the 12's able to put the power down. But here comes the 14 on the bottom. Side by side to the line. And it looks like Meatman will lead that lap by about a half a car length.
God, I hate how the
48 making the move on the 10 car.
Yeah, here comes the 48 looking high. We've got a nice battle here, nice little battle here for 3rd place.
Ooh.
And it looks like the 48 is going to bump the 10. At least for a moment. Here comes the 41 as well on the bottom. Coming off of turn number 4 again. Looks like the 41's going to take the spot here coming to the line.
The 41 down in the grass on a Dale Sr.
But is he passing him through the grass? That is the question.
Did he do it for Dale too?
Oof. That's an oof.
Big ol' oof.
And it looks like the 2 car is back up to speed along with the 18, but let's focus on this battle here between the 9 and the 88. And it looks like the 88 is just going to let him go by here.
Oh, the 48's going through the grass here. Oh, he's into the wall hard.
And the 48's into the wall. Will anybody hit him? Or will he keep it high? It looks like he's going to keep it high for now. Looks like he is back up to speed. Ooh, the 2 almost got into him. Alright, now let's focus back on this lead. Looks like the 14 has taken the lead so far. I blame Trenton's lack of being in the server for me not getting the drivers faster. Diving down here into turns 1 and 2 once again.
I blame me not being in the race for the reason that the 14's leading.
Debatable.
Debatable. He just turned on that lag switch, man.
I'm blaming my woman for watching YouTube while I'm racing like I tell her not to do every time.
Relatable.
Relatable. Is it really relatable, though? Is it really?
Not tonight. She's off doing girly things.
Girly things? You're telling me that she has friends?
No, I just said she's off doing girly things, like, I don't know, whatever girls do.
Whatever girls do.
I think that long run speed is really starting to catch up with that 14. That 12 is starting to really close on him.
Look at my comment there, Trenton, there in the chat, and you'll see that there.
And you'll see my response.
Oh boy, this will be interesting. Maybe I'm being generous with that comment there. I don't know. Might be able to top it. Let's see.
I mean, it seems pretty interesting if we're going with just 5 wrecks in a public lobby. Must be like a 1% race because there's usually 5 wrecks in 1 lap in a public lobby.
No. There's 5 wrecks per corner. 5 wrecks per corner.
Man, you guys are generous. I'd say more like 10.
10? Yeah, you're probably right. Here comes the 12. The 12 is diving it down into the inside. The 12 has got the momentum.
car.
He's going to try to pull it up here. Coming to the start-finish line. Looks like the 14 will lead this lap, but not for long. Here comes the 12. He's going to take the lead coming down here into turn 1. Oh, the 14 kind of pinches him down a little bit. 12 hits the apron. And the 14 will pull away.
Pay that when he gets back to him.
I can hear myself in the background. Can you turn that off?
If I knew where my remote was.
Pause.
What did I do with it?
I don't know. What did you do with it? And it looks like the 12 is going to try to reel back in the 14 here.
Shit. There. Hope you don't mind me cussing on your stream.
How many times have I said damn so far?
Well, I said shit.
I think I might have said it
twice.
Now I'm going to get banned. Just kidding. Fafa said a lot worse on my streams. You know?
Well,
so.
you know YouTube's not going to monetize you now.
I'm not looking to make money out of this, you know? I'll just say it. I'll just say it. I am not looking to make any money out of YouTube. If anything, YouTube is making money off of me.
Sure.
Well, YouTube TV, that's $40 a month. Well,
Yeah, I guess.
see?
Will the 12 have enough speed to run back down the 14?
I don't see why he wouldn't. I wish I knew what lap it was. That'd be nice. It'd sure help. Maybe the owner of the league could get into the chat for me and see what lap we're on. I don't have to know what lap it is, but it sure helps.
Yeah, it's overrated. They need to make the UI
Ooh,
better.
the 12 up in the wall.
Agreed. Agreed. The 12 car looks like he's been pushing it a little hard, trying to catch back up to the 14. Hits the wall there on the exit of
Sure, he
4.
wants to put the bumper to the 14. I know I would.
Bumper to the back of the 24.
Aggressive goes around.
Haven't had a chance to say that yet this race.
If JB spins, you better say it.
Well,
I don't even care if he gets dumped, you better say it.
Well, if he spins, then I will say it. But as of right now, it doesn't look like it's been pretty spread out. The 88 has also blown an engine. The 88 of Frank is out. Or maybe he's on pit road.
Did he?
The 9 is on pit road, and he's coming out this time. Let's see.
Those Chevys just don't seem to have it. This has been a Ford-dominated race.
Very much so a Ford-dominated race.
14 smacked the wall.
The 14 is into the wall, and the 12 car is going to come and take the lead, heading down into turn 1. And can he hold the top side? Looks like he's able to do so here, coming off of turn number 2. 12 car takes the lead. Ryan Blaney.
I'm cool with that. I like Ryan Blaney more than Clint Boyer anyway.
And it looks like the 12 car is going to lead that lap. I like this Wrangler car. It's different.
To pull away.
And yeah, it looks like he is starting to pull away a little bit from the 14. Looks like the 14 has more of, like you said, that short run speed, and then after about 10 laps, it looks like he fades a little bit. You must ran into the randoms. Must have ran into the randoms then. Very good night. What?
It looks like he gets really
good
close
randoms.
on
Oh, I missed that there. Words I can't
You know, if
read
you read the
apparently.
full message, it usually helps.
You don't have
41
to read the full
died
message to get the full context, but it helps. You know, this 88 has not been off of pit road in the last few laps, so I think he is done for the night. Frank is gone. Rip Frank. Here comes the 41 off of pit road as we are
Maybe he
seeing
blew a
pit stops. Blew a damn tire. Who am I? Who said that? Sterling Marlin said that, but no one knows about that, so.
12 to pit road.
Yeah, it looks like the 12 and the 14, our leaders, are coming down here to the pits. Looks like the 2 is now coming off of pit road as well.
They're on 20 to
Just a
go.
few morons here and there, but it was actually the best 2-day span I've ever had with Heat 3. That's good. I'm glad to hear that, you know, somebody is having a good time on NASCAR Heat 3. Skillet, congratulations to you. Skillet, I just want to know, did you uninstall NBA? Because you know what's happening after this race. Rare. Is that how you like your steak?
Gross.
I'm more of a medium kind of guy.
Yeah,
So-
medium well. I like my steak to not be alive.
He's coming out. He's got
Well,
a
that's
sweet
rare. So the question still stands for Skillet whenever he gets a chance to reply. But looks like we are back underway. Looks like pit stops have been completed. Not quite sure who the leader is. To be honest, I haven't really been paying much attention here. But I believe it is the 12 car.
After pit stops, he had a really good.
What
pit
happened?
stop.
Oh, I was
had a
asking
really
if you uninstalled NBA yet, Skillet. Did you uninstall NBA? And then we'll find out here in a minute. No, but I believe the 12 car already pitted, so I think he is the leader.
12 car has pitted. Confirmed.
Yes. But not quite sure. Usually these pit stops have me all fucked up until they have a caution. But I don't think there's going to be
Well,
any
I
cautions
believe
here.
the 41 has pitted as well. I don't know if
Yes.
he's about to go a lap down. Or
Got the 9 car raging on the radio.
Who's the leader?
Let me find out.
And can you tell me how many laps are left?
I think he
No.
said
41's the leader.
41 is your leader. Okay. All right, 41. Where's the 41? Gotta find him here. Oh, there he is. Found him. All right, 41 is the leader. And how many laps are left?
Yeah.
I know, I'm asking you to do so much. And once we find out that number, we will be right back with you.
Let's pause 10 seconds
For station identification. This is the Performance Racing Network, the voice of NASCAR. It's not really the voice of NASCAR, they're just a bunch of
17.
imposters. Huh?
17 to go.
17 to go. And we are coming down here into the closing stages. Has the 41 pit? I thought he did.
Yeah. Yeah, he did. 41 came from nowhere after taking 2 tires.
He probably
I think
did, but it looks like
strategy, going by the
the.
way he's talking in Discord.
But it sounds like the 12 is coming in strong here. Chasing him down. I believe the 12 is in second spot.
The 9 car's hanging in there too. Remember what I said earlier about him?
Yep.
Always finding a
Oh,
way
there
to-
it goes, lagging. There goes Cade's
Yeah,
lag.
it's typical Cade.
Typical Cade can't keep that connection clean. Might lag out. That'll be the third Chevrolet to lag out if he lags out of this race.
Damn Hendrick engines to get their shit together.
Damn right. And here comes the 41. 41's coming on pit road, and it looks like the 12 is going to... We have an intense battle for the lead between the 12 and the 9 car. Well, it's not really that intense,
15
but...
to go.
15
about to
laps
be.
of racing to go here at Kentucky. Trying to get my Rick Allen impression on.
Is it sponsored by
Problems.
Playoff implications are big for this race. See what I did there? See what I did?
Right.
The 9
And the 9
comes to
car is
the-
on pit road. How long will the
How
12 car
about I
stay
wanna-
out? We got about 14 laps to go. I believe the 12 car is the leader, right? Anybody want to
12 car
confirm
is
the,
confirmed leader.
anybody want to confirm my confuzzled scoring errors?
What am I confirming?
Is
Is the 12 car the leader?
Yeah. So, I'm guessing the 12 car's the leader then? You're correct.
Hey, all right. And we got Meat Man out in front here. And I believe, I can't tell who that is. That's the 41.
I mean-
He's already pitted. I don't know who second place is. Who is in second?
I believe
14?
it's the 14.
Probably. Well, we got Boyer. Good old Boyer. Now he's able to get down to the bottom of the racetrack.
And the 18 Spawn getting onto pit road.
And there goes the 18 of Earl spinning on pit road. Big playoff implications for Earl spinning on pit road. I just gotta make it a meme, man. I gotta make it a meme.
I don't think this 18 car in this game is going to be winning 200 races.
No, Earl just likes Kyle Busch. That's the only reason why he's in the car.
Man, the drivers are begging for a caution over the radio.
Are they really? Is the radio lighting up? How many laps ago? Like 10?
Except, no, I think the only one that doesn't want a caution right now is the 12.
Yeah,
I
probably.
think there's rain in turns 3 and 4. I think I see it coming down over
Yeah,
there.
I think I see some oil up there, down there in turns 3 and 4.
You know, there's a jet dryer. Is the 42 on the track anywhere?
Yeah, do we see,
Montoya left NASCAR, damn it.
Hey, you know, you gotta take them on one at a time. You know, pass them one at a time.
Brutal.
Bob Osborne made that joke. I could say that, okay? Former crew chief for
Actually,
Carl back in the
made that
day.
joke, but, you know, that's,
I thought they both made the
that's
joke equally.
Well, yeah, I guess
Eh.
you can say that, but anything
know-
that's funny, Carl gets props for.
You know, it seems like he always wanted Subway during the 600.
Shameless plug.
Indy.
Roasted chicken sandwich.
So Clay Matthews is signed with the Rams. I know that's completely unrelated to the race right now, but Clay Matthews is with the Rams. Official.
Yeah, I just saw that.
Can confirm.
Rams winning the Super Bowl next year. Confirmed.
Well, the Patriots got to die and fall off the face of the earth, but that's not happening. They're probably going to make like their 50th straight Super Bowl this year. But it looks like here the 12 car still leading. It looks like he might be saving a little bit of gas. 41's looking to pass him this time.
So, of course,
Clay.
that's a secret strategy that always works.
Oh, I see what you
Larry
did there,
Nance,
Skillet.
did he make it to the-
Clay
Yes.
with the LA capitalized. Looks like he's going to have to pit because he looks like he's under power. No, he's still going. He's pulling the Alexander Rossi. He's pulling the Alexander Rossi, confirmed.
I'm assuming around 10 laps to go.
Yeah, how many laps left? I don't even know. I lost count.
Well, I'm assuming you guys are around 10 to go.
Oh, the 12 is really backing her down now.
12 is really backing out of the gas. 48's going to go around here.
Well, when somebody gets to the line, let me know.
Oh, baby.
Oh, makes some contact with the 48.
14's
And here
coming.
comes 14.
Here comes the 14. If he's in second, this is going to be a battle for the lead. 12 car
Can they
leads.
make it to the end on fuel?
Will he be able to make it? I don't know. That is a very good question.
They
How
both
many
hit it
laps
at
to
the same
go?
time.
Guess we're gonna have to ask Larry.
Did we ever get official lap count?
So is that 5 or 6 to go where you guys just crossed the line recently? They'll be coming to 5 to go.
5 to go. Coming to the line here. 5 laps of racing to go from Kentucky, and it looks like it's going to be a fuel mileage battle between the 14 and the 12. Who's going to have enough gas to make it to the end? And
Whoever
how
the leader
far?
is, just let me know and I'll take the white flag.
That way I can say it's sponsored by Wrangler Jeans. Anyway,
This replay sponsored to you by Nationwide. It is on your side.
is Nationwide really on my side, though? Coming off of turn 4 once again for 4 laps of racing to go at Kentucky. And it
It's
looks
gonna
like the
be
12
close.
has pulled away a little bit from the 14. Is the 14 out of gas? It makes you wonder.
14's got to be close. They pitted at the same time.
But that
I think
14
the
is
14
also...
started saving a little bit later though.
I think the 14 started saving a little bit sooner because they started spreading out a lot more. But here comes the 9. Is the 9 car going for the lead? Here comes the 9 car
Is the
going
12
shooting
out of
around the
gas?
12.
Holy
No,
cow.
the 9 car
Here
was
comes the
alive.
9. Is he a lap down? Was he a lap down? All right.
God, this feels like a race from the 80s, not knowing
Coming-
who's what.
Coming down to 3 laps of racing to go, I think. The 10 cars coming off pit road to be lapped down, I don't know, 5, I don't know. But here comes the 12, and he is just feathering this son of a bitch. I think he's only in 3rd gear. Like he's literally only going like 100 mile an hour. Going into turn 3 this time. Here comes the, I believe that will be the 10 behind him. He just came off of pit road. Vontaze Burfict to the Raiders, everybody, in case anybody wanted to know or cares. 2 laps of racing to go at Kentucky. Here comes the 12 going 100 miles an hour. This is the speed that you will see them this year at Kentucky. And it looks like the 14 has lost some ground. I don't think he's going to make it on gas here. Coming into turn 3. Coming to take the white flag this time. Can the 12 save again? Well, I think that 12 is definitely going to save it again for sure. Rounding turn 4. White flag, 1 to go. Sponsored by Credit One Bank.
14's reeling him back in, though.
Here comes the 14. I think he's got enough gas. I think he's got enough. That 12 car, you better get on it here on the exit of 2. Rounding turn 4 for the final time, or rounding turn 2 for the final time. Sorry, I don't know what turn this is. Here comes the 14. Here's the 12. Who's going to get to the line first? Exiting turn 4.
Got it.
It is going to be the 12 car winning at Kentucky. The 12 does it again on fuel.
What a good race.
I felt like I was in the 1980s there for that last little bit. Didn't know who was on the lead lap, didn't know who was the leader, didn't know how many laps were left. Gotta love scoring when it was done on paper.
Well, it looked like the long run speed really came into play in this race.
And the fuel strategy. Well, next week we start the chase here for the BC Forever Cup Series. Brandon Clausen is what BC stands for.
How much money do you win?
You win no money. It's all bragging rights here. Because everybody is broke as fuck. Just ask the league owner. He has no money ever.
What are we asking the damn league owner?
I said how you're always broke as fuck and have no money.
And that's what happens when you work at Walmart.
Well, don't work at Walmart. Just kidding. But that will conclude the race. Does anybody have any final thoughts before we shove off the internet here?
And everybody else at this point.
Well, you know, when you learn how to save fuel, you don't have to be good at saving fuel here to win any races, but it helps.
Oh, man.
And that will conclude it for today's stream. Thank you all for watching, and we will see you in the next video.